Alright, we record.
Alright, what's up? I'm Aaron. It's Blake in the background being loud. Anyway, this is Dragunity+, as y'all know. I want to do the Zerg profile because the new wind stuff's coming out, so I don't know.
Alright.
This is the Heretic variant, which you can still run, but I'm probably going to go more wind-based whenever Wind Rose comes out. Anyway, Heretics are sick, so I'm doing this. Triple Ducks. Ducks is like your workhorse of the deck. It basically is the reason why Vag is so expensive. I mean, this is an automatic level 8 synchro, and it sets up a million plays. It gets stronger. I mean, it's your main card. Triple Phalanx is your main tuner. Special summons itself when it's equipped to a monster, so it's a free, literally a free tuner. I run Triple Achilles for reasons I will explain, but it also has a Nutsets effect. It just makes a lot of stuff miss timing, so that's why I don't run Pilus. I don't know, it's just, it's good and bad at the same time. Like, the monster that it special summons out can't be bottomless, which is a good thing, but then it's, the monster special summons out also can't use its effect, so it's good and bad. But I'll explain why I run 3. Double Mistlin, this is your Veiler answer, because this deck gets shit on by Veiler, so that you normal summon this, you try to use effect, they Veil it, you contribute it, special summon this, and then this card gets the same effect as Ducks does, so.
And it basically gives you a Stardust?
Exactly, and this is also a level 6, which is really important, which is why I chose to pick Heretics to go with this deck, because you can tribute this, or tribute a Tefnuit, you get this card's effect goes off, and it stacks as a chain, so both of them effects go off, which is pretty nuts. So, I mean, the fact that it's level 6 is that much better. I run 1 Legionnaires just to get rid of problematic shit with Achilles, and when it's on effect, you can normal summon, equip something, and then use the effect to kill that card you just used. 1 Leviathan, this is basically this is just for Trident, and it's a big body to put on board. You can summon it with Achilles, then use Crab Dragon and pop Achilles, and something else, Achilles blow somehow. So there's a lot of plays you can do with this deck. That's why I chose this variant of the deck, because it's very versatile, and it lasts longer than normal Dragunities. Dragunities have a problem with like late game and stuff like that. This has that answer fixed. Random D, because it's Random D, it's a Dragon deck.
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you. Triple Tefnuit, this is the Heretic part. Triple Tefnuit. Tefnuit is a Cyber Dragon, but when it's tributed, you special summon a Nilla, which is freaking nuts. So, I mean, y'all already know how that works. So yeah. 1 Sue, because, I don't know, I just don't have room for a second one, and it's not a Heretic deck, it's more Dragunity than Heretic. But Sue still, if you open up with 2 of these and you have a Sue, you're basically set, because you pop a back row and you get 2 Nillas on the field. I run double Luster Dragon. People first, they come in, but why don't I run one of those and 1 Whitetail Dragon? What if somebody uses Chain Disappearance? Most people don't use Chain Disappearance anymore because Chain Disappearance was a big thing against 6 Sams and windups. Those aren't that big of a deck. It's not what people make their side deck. They're like, oh, what do I have to use from Fire Fist or Mermails? They don't put Chain Disappearance in for those 2 decks, so I'm not really worried about that. And if I was really worried about it, I would use Whitetail, but these are both winds, so Wind Rose would be more alive. And also, this could be a target, not necessarily what you'll do, but with Tempest whenever Lord Attacking gets released. So I just like that it's a wind. Then I run Gores just because I don't run a lot of traps, and in case they Dark Hole at a good time, or they, I don't know, do something to get out of their if they deal with you, this is a comeback card, because Gores is fucking the shit. Double Track, it just gives you more synchro opportunities, so because you run the extra Achilles's, you can just target a level 6 in the grave. I guess I'll give you all the reasons why I run no more Achilles. So let's say I just have this in the grave and I drop a track, I can just make this level 6, normal summon Achilles, boom, that's 8. Same thing with this, I special summon this out, I don't have something to tribute it, so I can't plus all of it, but I can still normal summon this out, and then boom, that's an automatic or 8-star synchro, so it works out. Track's just an extra monster, it makes syncing really easy.
And also you play a lot of levels, so you can just take their stuff if you have
to.
You play 10s, 8, do you play 10s, 6s, 7?
Yep, 4s. I mean, I wouldn't discard the fucking Ducks, but anyway.
Gotcha.
Spells. Triple Ravine. I run 3 because I don't want to run Terraforming, and it's a search card, which is nuts, but I also have a synchro that does the same thing. But anyway, it's a good thing. If you have this on field and you're top decking, you're fine, because you can just search for a Ducks, whatever you draw. More search cards. Seal, if you can run 3, you automatically run 3 because it's an automatic plus. I mean, it's just normal summon, or you play it. I mean, technically it's not a plus because it's 1 for 1, but you still.
With the cards in your hand, it could be potential plus.
Exactly. If you just open with this, it's basically open with a Tefnuit, and that's nuts as fuck. It sets up a lot of plays, so that's why I run as many as possible. Lances, because bottomless is a dick. MSTs, I mean, back rows just get in the way.
And macro shits on you.
Yeah, back row shits on me, definitely. There's also, I mean, I obviously side in an extra MST against that, but this deck OTKs a lot, so getting rid of back rows is a big thing. That's why, if you want, which I would personally do, if I had more room, I'd bump this up to 3 just because back rows get in the way whenever you're trying to OTK. Staples. And then staples for this deck. Pot of Avarice recycles your Variana. At first I was like, I don't need to run 3 Vajrayana, but then I realized that Ducks is that important, so I might even get a third Vajrayana, even though it's $40 now. But this recycles them, so the need for 3 isn't there, but this is your recovery late game. Foolish Burial sends you Phalanx to grave. The only traps I run, Double Compulse. Compulse is my favorite trap card in the game because it's so versatile. 1 Torrential because I took it out for one of the cards you'll see. Jesus, God, and a Dragon. I took it out for Starlight because people like to Torrential. You'll normal summon Ducks and then special summon the Phalanx that's equipped to the Ducks and then the Torrential. And that's a real dick thing to do. Have Starlight, that's a free Stardust Dragon. So you can go Stardust and have like a Thought Ruler or something on the field and you'll be set. Alright, extra deck. Double Vag. I used to have 3, but then I traded 1 off because I didn't think it was that important. It's really not that important. Its effect is nuts. It does the same thing as Ducks, and also you can send the card that's equipped to it to double its attack. So let's say you have this, you can go Achilles, and then use its effect, send Achilles. This card's attacks double, and then you use Achilles effect to blow something up. You can OTK and shit. Especially if you have Daigusto, which will be going in here when the new stuff comes out. These niggas are loud! Anyway. Alright. This would be the 3rd Vag, but this is just a get over something card. So if I have a Ducks in grave and they have something big on the field, I can just run it over because this boosts attack by whatever I banish, a winged beast that I banish. So I just banish the Ducks or is it Windrose?
It's a winged beast.
It's a winged beast. Yeah, so you can banish a Windrose and get fucking huge. But anyway, this card's the $35 one. This card's literally is a Dragon's Ravine. You add a level 4 winged beast or a dragon to your hand, and then you discard 1. So it's pretty nuts. Like you just summon this, add a Ducks, discard a Phalanx, and there you go.
And the good thing about that card is you can discard any dragon or winged beast. Doesn't matter about level.
It combos nuts with it combos nuts with Tempest when it comes out. It sets up for Windrose. I mean, when Tempest and Windrose come out, this deck's gonna be fucking acute, extremely explosive. So that's why I've already got it. I mean, I'm happy with it. Those are the 6s to the 8s. Okay, Scrap is amazing in this deck because of Achilles. So you have this and Achilles, you pop the Achilles with this effect, pop, and then Achilles pops another card. So it gets rid of 2 cards with 1 Scrap Dragon. That's nuts as fuck, and then you just OTK continually. Thought Ruler just gives you life points. It's also a nuts card, can be targeted. And then double Stardust, because usually when you open up with the nuts, like you got traps set like lances and stuff, you can just combo out with Ducks, get your Stardust, have 3 set with a Dragon's Ravine, and you're set for the game. They can't get over that shit. Trident. Just OTK. Double Autumn, 3 is excessive. You don't need that shit at all. I mean, you might go into 1 per game. The second one just in case they're bottomless. But really the Heretics make this possible. So that's why I recommend the Heretics in this variant of the deck, obviously. But this brings out your Red MD. Then you use Red MD's effect to bring out Leviathan. Leviathan goes into Trident. You can pop this and 1 other card. So Trident pushes for game, and that's OTK. Exebeetle, Bouncer. Exebeetle combos with Achilles extremely well. Achilles is just a beast-ass card. Photon Strike Bouncer is good against certain decks. Obviously, stop those effects. Cover up the rank 6s. And then this card is really good, specifically in this deck, because of the Heretics, obviously. So you can go this. Let's say they just happen to do stuff and, I don't know, they just couldn't get over everything. You have a Stardust and a Thought Ruler on the field. You can't get over it. You can go this, then tribute this from your hand, blow shit up, and then this card brings out a monster. You can continue comboing out. This variant of the deck is very versatile, and that's why I chose to put this variant online, so y'all can check it out, see what you like, whatever. Let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all try it out, let me know y'all's results, and that's the deck profile.
All right, and we're out.